Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be sort of like a strange video for me, if you know what I mean, because this is like it's been an alcohol-free sort of day because I've got to do some late night driving. So I didn't want to drink pop or anything like that. I fancied a couple of beers, but alcohol-free beer. So I've had a few, and they've all been really nice, really nice. But this is a very, very, very sort of like rare beer to come to the UK. So this is the Augustiner Alcohol-Free Hell, which is based on the Augustiner lager beer. And yeah, I've had a few of these because when these came available, you couldn't buy many of them because you couldn't stock up on them because there wasn't loads of them coming into the country. And now I know that Rainville stores, who I will tag in this video, I've just had the last case in. So I'm looking out to see if I can get a few more of these because do you know what? I've actually enjoyed just having the beers I've had. I've had a Brewdog Punk IPA alcohol free. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've not had that for ages. I really enjoyed it. I've got to admit, I really enjoyed it. And then I've had a track beer where I can't think what that was called now, to be honest with you, because I've stuck the... Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got another one down here. So I've had a track beer, which is called, Sonoma alcohol-free beer. Okay, which really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a few more because sometimes it's nice to just be a bit alcohol-free. Because what I tend to do is I tend to do too much like of the 8%ers and the 7 and the 10%ers and that, and they're beautiful beers. But they run away with you so quickly, and I never ever. Oh, I'm going to use this. What am I going down there for? I've got this from my beloved Everard's Brewery. I never ever. Really nice bottle cap, look, as well. Get distracted. I always get distracted. Beautiful Augustiner glass as well. This was gifted to me by Chanel at Harbour Stores in Market Harbour, so a big thank you to him. I never ever drink to think to myself like I'm going to drink a beer and get drunk. I just don't. I drink the beer because I love the beer. I love the taste of the beer. I love beer, and I never ever go out my way to think, do you know what, I'm going to go down Spencer Arms tonight and I'm going to get drunk. Never. I never do. Now I don't think this is going to be a clean, really sort of clean beer. This is, so I'm swirling it round just because it's a habit. Now every video that I'm doing, look at that as it goes in and chases back up to the head, right? I made a point before. I've done a few of these videos recently because I've been doing some work and having some work done at the house, and it's really stopped me from being able to do my glass cleaning that I normally do, my standard sort of everyday cleaning that I do, because every beer's been so dirty and it got all in my brushes and everything. So I've regenerated all my glasses. Look at the colour of that. That is just lovely, isn't it? Sparkly, really light. I mean, hell, I think means like, I've got some notes here as well of the actual original Augustiner lager beer hell. So it's a Bavarian lager, fresh and fruity lemon notes, pleasing citrus flavour. Like most German beers, it's best served cold and is brewed according to the German purity laws, right? It means it's made with just water, barley and hops. So it has a long secondary fermentation. This is the original one. A light hoppy finish and overall crisp, smooth flavour. Helles or Hell's beer is a type of German pale lager that is typically produced in the south of Germany. The word Hell in German can be translated as bright, light or pale. In English, full-bodied, light in colour, slightly sweet, low levels of bitterness compared to other beers. Really, really clear. Beautiful beer in the glass. Look at it. Absolutely fantastic. Good head for an alcohol-free beer. I'm telling you that this is quality. So, and it smells really lovely. It smells fruity and citrusy. It smells clean. It's a German beer. It's got that cleanliness about the water. It's really well. I mean, I don't really suffer hangovers because I think it's possibly down to the fact that I try to drink naturally fermented beers, with natural carbonation, with natural things within the beers. I try my best to avoid anything that's unnatural or that's got like additives in it, flavourings. I've mentioned it a few times, and I'm not, each their own, everybody's subjective, but things like the Elvis juice or grapefruit infused IPA, it tells you what it is. It tells you exactly what it is. But for me, it just tastes artificial, and it's not for me. But my friends, some of them love it, so it's for them. So there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody loves the beer they love. Anyway, let's have a real nice chug on this beer. Cheers, everybody. Prost. Oh, I've had it before, and I'm having it again. Don't get me wrong, with any alcohol-free beer, you can sort of tell that it is lacking something. But this has got a really nice, crisp, refreshing, real nice mouthfeel. It's got good levels of carbonation. It sits well on a nice sunny day. I love the Augustiner lager beer, the original one that this is the alcohol-free version of. I love that beer. I think when I'd done the Desert Island beers with Joe from the Brew Club Hull on Ale and Audio, I said my Desert Island beer, the beer that I would drink for the rest of my life, would be the Augustiner, an Augustiner lager, or German lager. And I'm sure I mentioned the Augustiner beer, the lager beer hell. I'm sure it was. On a desert island in the sunshine. They'd have to have a fridge there, which they probably wouldn't be able to have. But if let's just pretend they had a fridge, and you've got this really nice, cold, lovely, crisp German lager with this nice, fresh, beautiful water, really well put together. And like it says, they go through a long process of like lagering these beers, don't they? Beautiful. Carbonation rising back up. Crystal clear, like beautiful, isn't it? It's just, it just looks golden and gorgeous, and it's like sunshine in a glass, isn't it? If you know me, you know I love German beers, all the craft beers and everything that goes with it. I've got some super German beers in the fridge that I'm going to bring to the channel. I've not got around to it yet because I've got to find the moment, but some nice smoky beers, like from the Schlenkerla brewery. Absolutely fantastic beers they are. So I'm going to bring them to the channel as well for you guys. But all I'm doing with this now is I'm just telling you this. If you like German beers, German lagers like this, and you like the Augustiner Lager Hell, you need to, this isn't going to be around for very long now, and then you'll have to look out for it again. I'll probably be a little bit late bringing it to the channel, to be fair. There might have been other people and brought it to the channel before me. You can taste that sort of like that breadiness as well, and the malts. You can taste the malted taste in there. I think if you was to have a couple of three of these back to back, you'd almost forget that you were drinking an alcohol-free beer, apart from the fact that you wouldn't be getting any of the, the alcohol bite that you'd normally get. So if you want to try this, and I suggest you do, then I would head over to Rainville Stores, and because they're the only ones in the country that's got the last case now. So a little Spano heads up for you. I'm going to try and get this up right now on YouTube, unedited, and yeah, so beautiful. Watch this, tap on it if you want, and see if you can order some. You might only be able to order a couple, and while you're there, just order a few more, because it's a good website, and it's a good store, and the delivery is lightning fast. I tell you what, my delivery was less than about 24 hours. lightning fast. As soon as I've done this video, I'm going to get it up on the channel, and I'm going to go and try and order some more of this, because I've enjoyed drinking these alcohol-free beers, knowing that I'm not allowed to drink any real beers. Sort of makes them a little bit better, if you know what I mean. So yeah, right, cheers everybody. It's been quite a serious one. I'm not being like all bouncing around on that, but cheers everybody, and thank you so much for everybody that subscribed and took me over 500. I really appreciate that. So yeah, take care, live, laugh, love, as I always say, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.